Hello, friends. My name is Eric Mosley. This is episode 2 of your 3 Minutes for Freedom. And I want to start with a little bit of transparency about what it is I'm trying to accomplish here and what I mean by freedom, I guess. And what I mean is freedom to make your own choices, freedom to live the kind of life you want to live, freedom from manipulation, freedom from coercion by abusive authority. And that's why I started out by talking about narrative, because I think it is one of the two most powerful ways to manipulate people. Another really powerful form of manipulation is fear mongering. Fear is paramount. Well, maybe not paramount, that might be overstating it, but fear is an extremely important part of our survival mechanism as individuals and, of course, as a species. So to the extent that people can generate fear, and then frequently it goes along with scapegoating, so they point to some boogeyman as the cause of that fear and then sell themselves or their product as the way to alleviate our fear. So fear and narrative. Fear, the narrative, the stories that they tell to generate fear have to be for us to buy them, figuratively buy into them, buy into those stories, means that those stories have to fit our narrative. And that's why I started with narrative as a powerful tool for manipulating. What I want to tell you about today is something called competing strategic narratives, or what's commonly called narrative warfare. And I want to read to you just a short couple of sentences from a book on narrative warfare. As events unfold, they need to be framed as part of our narrative, our meaning the people who are attempting to manipulate our behavior. Our narrative will tell the audience, you and me, we're the audience, we're the targets of narrative warfare or of competing strategic narratives. Our narrative will tell the audience how to understand the events they experience. And as I mentioned before, the stories we tell are the stories we formulate to explain our experiences. So manipulation, if someone can create a narrative that we buy into, then the stories that we buy into will have to fit that narrative. And that's how important narrative is. That's your 3 minutes for freedom.